The strength of the ancestors is here.
It's finally here, the first trailer for Avatar. Fire and Ash has dropped, and it's everything fans hope for and more. James Cameron's third installment in the Avatar saga looks bolder, darker, and more emotionally charged than anything we've seen on Pandora so far. It's not just a continuation, it feels like a pivot, a major turning point for the franchise. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. Let's dive into everything we've learned from the trailer, explore the hidden details, and discuss what this means for the future of the Avatar universe. Because this is shaping up to be the most intense Avatar film yet. Jake and Neytiri's family is broken, and that's where it starts. Right away, Fire and Ash picks up the pieces left behind by the Way of Water. The grief over Neteyam's death still weighs heavy on Jake and Neytiri's family. The trailer doesn't shy away from this, it leans into it. Neytiri's face is etched with pain. Jake's voice is lower, more tired, like a man carrying the weight of a world he no longer fully understands. We're seeing a family on the edge, but this time instead of just surviving, they're about to face something much bigger than themselves. And that's where things get interesting. Introducing the Ash People and their tragic rebellion. The biggest game changer here? The Ash People. A fire-based Na'vi tribe. They've been teased for years, and now we finally get a look. And they are nothing like the peaceful, nature-worshipping clans we've met before. This tribe has turned away from Eywa. That's right, completely severed their spiritual connection to Pandora. And how do they show it? They've cut off their neural ponytails. Now, in Na'vi culture, that's huge. That ponytail isn't just biological, it's their literal spiritual link to the planet. They use it to connect to creatures, to Eywa, to each other. So when the Ash People slice it off, it's a statement. It's grief, it's rage. It's like setting fire to your past and everything you believed in. We find out their homeland was decimated by a volcanic eruption, and instead of seeing it as a natural disaster, they blame Eywa for failing to protect them. That's why they've turned their backs on her. Leading them is Varang, played by Una Chaplin, and wow, what a presence. You may remember her as Talisa from Game of Thrones, but here, she's something else entirely. Fiery, imposing, and clearly a warrior with a mission. This is not a side character. Varang looks to be a central player in Pandora's future, and perhaps one of its greatest threats. Quoric is back, but whose side is he on? Colonel Miles Quaritch returns, and no one expected this twist. We see him walking into the Ash People's camp, unarmed, hands raised. Later in the trailer, he's wearing their war paint. Is he just playing them? Manipulating them to advance the human colonists' goals? Or has he actually switched sides? It's hard to tell, and Cameron is clearly keeping that close to the chest. Either way, his presence among the Ash People could mean a civil war is brewing, a war between Na'vi tribes, all while humanity continues to exploit Pandora behind the scenes. Classic divide and conquer. And if Quoric is the one pulling those strings, then we're in for a much more psychological, politically charged battle than ever before. Kiri might be Pandora's last hope. In one of the trailer's quieter but most powerful moments, we see Kiri, Jake, and Neytiri's adopted daughter observing a wood sprite from the Tree of Souls. It's soft, peaceful, and loaded with symbolism. Remember, Kiri is special, born without a father, carrying the essence of Grace Augustine, and somehow more connected to Eywa than anyone else. Kiri represents the spiritual heart of the series, and it seems like her role is about to expand. Ronal, played by Kate Winslet, tells her directly, "If you can act, act." That's a huge moment, because it implies that Kiri might be the only one who can bridge the divide between tribes, between worlds, between faith and fury. Could Kiri be the key to healing Pandora, or will she be forced to choose a side? Flying jellyfish? There's history there. Those ethereal, glowing jellyfish floating through the sky aren't just eye candy, they're actually called medusae, and Cameron didn't invent them for this film. He's been sketching them since 1978. In Avatar 3, they're used by the Tlalim clan, a secretive group we haven't seen before. This clan seems to live high above the clouds, and they've tamed or allied with the medusae, riding them through the skies like bioorganic airships. It's stunning to see, but it also opens up the map of Pandora in a major way. We've explored the forests, oceans, and now the skies, and if these creatures are part of daily life for a whole new clan, expect aerial battles and skybound drama unlike anything we've seen. Pyakon returns bigger than ever. Fan favorite Pyakon, the outcast Tulkun from the Way of Water, is back. And he's not here for comic relief. The trailer gives us glimpses of Pyakon launching into battle, breaching the waves, and unleashing his fury. This isn't just a returning character, it's a signal. Pyakon represents loyalty, redemption, and the growing bond between nature and the Sully family. He's part of their extended family now, and with Loak likely stepping into more of a leadership role after Neteyam's death, their partnership could be crucial in the battles ahead. New alliances, new enemies, new rules. Something is shifting across the board. From the militarized Ash people to the isolated Tlalim, to Kiri's growing powers and Quorich's ambiguous allegiance, Fire and Ash is taking Avatar into more morally complex territory. No longer is it just Na'vi versus humans. Now, it's ideology versus survival, faith versus fury. What happens when the people who once worshipped a planet now want to burn it? This internal conflict is what makes the trailer so compelling. There's a sense that no one's safe, loyalties will be tested, and not every tribe will come out united. A farewell to Jon Landau. There's another layer to Fire and Ash that makes it even more emotional. This will be the final film produced by Jon Landau. Landau, who passed away last year, wasn't just a producer, he was James Cameron's right hand. From Titanic to Alita, Battle Angel, he was part of every major risk Cameron ever took. But Avatar was his passion project too. He believed in the world of Pandora when studios didn't. He helped shape it, grow it, elevate it. The fact that Fire and Ash carries his final fingerprint makes the whole film feel like a tribute. You can sense the emotional weight in every frame of the trailer. This isn't just another sequel, it's a love letter to storytelling, to partnership, and to a shared vision that defied the odds.
The children.
Release date and what comes next. Avatar: Fire and Ash hits theaters on the 19th of December, 2025. And if this trailer is anything to go by, it will redefine what we expect from the franchise. With at least 2 more sequels in the pipeline, Fire and Ash feels like a pivotal moment, a midpoint, a reckoning. It's about transformation of people, of ideologies, and of Pandora itself. Whether you're here for the jaw-dropping visuals, the deeper emotional storytelling, or the philosophical questions Cameron is clearly weaving in, one thing's for sure, this next chapter is going to burn. And from those ashes, something new is going to rise. Our nerdy thoughts. This isn't just about special effects or box office milestones anymore. Fire and Ash is a story about loss, about belief, about how we respond when the world we love fails us. And in that way, it's shaping up to be Cameron's most personal Avatar yet. So buckle in, because Pandora is changing, and this time, the fire's coming from within.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.